Welcome back to On Stage from the Pershing Square Signature Center. Late last month, a new musical called Be More Chill began performances here on the Irene Diamond stage. The show is based on the young adult novel of the same name and features music and lyrics by theater favorite Joe Iconis. I sat down with Iconis and some of his cast members at the Green Room 42 to talk everything Be More Chill. Prior to Off-Broadway, Be More Chill's only professional production was a month-long run in New Jersey in 2015. Yet, the album has been streamed 100 million times in the US. How did your show become so popular?
You know, I don't know the answer to that. It's one of life's great mysteries, how this actually happened. George Salazar, who's in the show, who sings the song Michael in the Bathroom, he would text me and say, is something going on with Be More Chill? Because I'm getting all these notifications about the show.
It's kind of crazy. Around this time last year, we started noticing that the show was having this resurgence in popularity on the internet, and we were all texting each other being like, what's going on?
I had recorded Michael in the Bathroom before that production. I had a video of me doing it on YouTube. Michael in the bathroom. And all of a sudden, this video that had 500 or 600 views for 2 years, all of a sudden had 30,000 views. Michael in the bathroom at the party.
The craziest thing was trying to convince people that this was a real thing, and I sort of felt like I was, some raving lunatic, calling up the record company and trying to get producers on the phone and being like, this thing is bubbling and there's, thousands of people tweeting about it every day, and everyone was just kind of like, sure, that's nice, these kids and their social media.
And then Ghostlight Records, who produced the album, started to notice a huge spike in CD sales. And so they put together this incredible music video of Michael in the Bathroom.
Oh, I'm just Michael in the bathroom.
That ended up being their most viewed music video or YouTube video on their account.
At this moment, it has 2 million views.
I was gonna say, George, you became internet famous from that.
Be More Chill.
Superstar breakout.
Truly, Be More Chill has made me feel like a Kardashian at times.
Just Michael, who you don't know.
Michael flying solo. Michael in the bathroom by himself.
In an attempt to figure out why this show has gone viral, we went to their first preview off-Broadway.
We live in the age of the internet where anything can spread as long as it resonates with the right crowd. And this musical really resonated with people who use social media.
I first heard about it online, that's how it got popular and stuff. I just kept following it. I listened to the music over and over again.
A few years back, I was listening to the cast album. A friend of mine sent it to me, and I was obsessed with the song Pitiful Children forever. Everybody in my house hated me because I kept talking about the song.
Let's sing the pitiful children.
And I was like, oh, maybe I'll just look it up, listen to it on Spotify. And I listened to it, I ended up loving it, and I got obsessed with it. I read the book, it just blew up. And this was her graduation gift. She didn't want a graduation party. She said, let's go to New York. So I came all the way from Florida just to see this. It was a birthday gift to myself. I live in Massachusetts. My friends really liked it, and I was like, all right, I'll give this musical a try, and then I just fell in love.
Lauren, you're married to Joe Iconis.
I am. We have been working together for about 10 or 11 years at this point, and so this one feels like the dream because we've worked together through all versions of our relationship, which includes a 3.5-year breakup, which felt very dramatic at the time doing shows. So now to be married and happy with our friends, it's amazing.
Your life changed a year ago.
It did. I was doing a show at Barrington Stage Company, and I found a bald spot on my head, which grew, and then my hair started falling out. That has been life-changing and bizarre and really, really weird coming back to this show and rehearsing it without any hair. At least I'm doing this show right now with my best friends in the world.
He's gotta learn to not really smoke a lot. He shouldn't get so
Your show is opening off-Broadway. What's next for Be More Chill?
I would love to see it get the opportunity to connect with as many people as humanly possible. So hopefully that's the stage somewhere, and then after the stage, movie version, after the movie version, like a British revival. After that, I love the idea of a Be More Chill theme park.
Put it out there, it's gonna happen.
I'm secreting that.
Awesome party. I'm so glad I came.
And you can catch Be More Chill now playing right here at the Signature Center. All right, up next, we'll go in depth with Tony-winning creative producer Ken Davenport. Plus, New York stage star Heidi Blickenstaff gets freaky on TV. You're not going to want to miss it.
Disney Channel, when we were at the La Jolla Playhouse doing the show, came to see it and said, we want to make that into a movie. And that is exactly the moment when I let go of the idea of me going with it to television.
Hi, I'm Maddie Orton. High school is back in session, and the same challenges that perennially face teenagers are back with it. How to get good grades, how to talk to crushes, feel included. Well, what if there was a pill students could take that could provide all the answers? That's the premise of the pop rock musical Be More Chill, now playing off-Broadway at Signature Theater, and fans can't get enough. Here's the story. For fans of the musical Be More Chill, the announcement of an off-Broadway run at New York City's Signature Theater was a dream come true. That's because while countless young fans have obsessed over the show's score, characters, and message, few have actually seen it.
Good morning! Time to start the day! Come on! Come on! Go! Go!
The pop rock musical, based on a young adult novel with the same title, had a limited 4-week run at New Jersey's Two River Theater back in 2015. Met with mild reviews, the show was performed by only a couple dozen mostly non-professional theater companies in the 3 years that followed. But away from the footlights, a cult following began to bubble up online. The catchy cast album from Two River Theater's production inspired fan art and song covers across social media platforms. The result? A die-hard fan base for a musical to which most people couldn't buy a ticket. Only listen to an album and imagine.
None of us have seen the show. None of us have seen it. We listened to the cast album, though.
There's a lot of internet craze about the show, so a lot of it was just me listening to the soundtrack and then getting in on sites like Instagram, Tumblr.
My friend told me she just heard about it because there was art on Tumblr and it got famous and everyone started hearing about it and it just spread like wildfire. And then I listened to it over the summer and I got addicted.
Thanks to the internet, the Be More Chill cast recording has been streamed more than 160 million times. So it's no surprise the off-Broadway run at Signature Theater sold out before it opened, was extended by a week, and then sold out again in a matter of hours. The show focuses on a high school nobody named Jeremy who just wants to get by without being bullied and maybe even connect with his crush Christine. It's a classic coming-of-age tale with dialogue that feels realistic. And when Be More Chill takes a decidedly unrealistic sci-fi turn, the campiness it settles into is cartoony in a way that appeals to young people.
Everything about you is going to be cool.
Protagonist Jeremy takes what is essentially a literal chill pill called a SQUIP, a super quantum unit intel processor. It implants in his brain and tells him how to act, which sounds like a dream come true for a teenage outcast. But of course, things go awry. Stir in plot points covering the usual challenges of high school, hummable songs, and eye-catching costumes, and Be More Chill is a recipe for musical theater fandom nationwide. Chava Suarez came directly to the theater from the airport. He and his family flew in from California to see the show for his 15th birthday. How excited is he?
Like on a scale from 1 to 10, I'd say like 15. I begged my mom that we could come for my birthday. She bought the tickets. We all worked together. We sold like cakes to get here. They did a lot of help though. They worked a lot to get here too. It's a big thing among the theater, like the theater kids especially, like the theater teens, you know?
Helena Kallman is in town from Illinois seeing the show with her mom. She's also a theater teen, and she came in costume, cosplaying as the character Michael, Jeremy's best friend.
The thing I love about the show, that's so hard. it's really relatable in a lot of ways, because me being a theater person, I love Christine, but also like I'm kind of a little bit awkward, socially outcasted, which is just like the point of the show. And then Michael in the bathroom hits home.
Michael in the bathroom, Michael in the bathroom at a party.
The song Michael in the Bathroom hits home with a lot of fans. A seemingly endless number of YouTube videos have been made of the fan favorite song. In fact, the social media buzz around the song is part of what tipped off creators Joe Trace and Joe Iconis that their show might have a wider impact than they originally thought.
It was really a year ago. It was spring 2017, and I just started noticing all of this sort of social media excitement about our show, and it shocked me, and it shocked Joe and George Salazar, who sings Michael in the Bathroom, which was sort of like the gateway drug for a lot of people into Be More Chill. This is something that like happened because people loved the show. It's really remarkable.
After performances, audience members gather in the lobby to greet the cast, and Helena Coleman, dressed as the character Michael, gets the opportunity to meet George Salazar, who plays the role on stage. The experience has been surreal for Salazar, who's been thrust into the life of a teen icon, but also uplifting.
What I love the most about this popularity for Be More Chill is less of like the screaming. I'm not a big fan of the screaming. It's just it's hearing personal stories from kids who impress me so much with how well they know themselves. It's really special to watch young people believe in themselves and just go forth with pride in who they are.
Salazar and others in the show are pleased to be part of a project with a diverse cast and a message of valuing individuality and thinking for oneself. It's the kind of story Salazar says wasn't as available to him when he was in high school.
And so to now be on the opposite side of that as an adult, somehow playing a teenager, to be here and to be able to tell a story that young people are relating to, I cannot stress this enough. It is a dream come true.
And it's only getting better for the Be More Chill team and the show's fans. Those who couldn't snag a ticket for the off-Broadway run won't have to go back to relying on details from the internet. The hit musical is set to transfer to Broadway in early 2019. In Manhattan, I'm Maddie Orton for Metro Focus.
Right, from cool weather to trying to remain chill when you're walking through a haunted house rated the scariest in America. But the cast of Be More Chill, they tried to do just that after being challenged by our onstage host, Frank DeLella.
Headless Horseman Hayrides and Haunted Houses is a haunted experience that is theatrical. The scare here is you're actually part of the play. We were probably the first theatrical, scripted haunted attraction in the country 26 years ago. Being ranked the scariest haunted house in the United States is an honor. It is due to my cast and crew.
Well, welcome, cast to Be More Chill.
Hi, Frank.
Britton, Tiffany, Will, George. Tiffany, how you feeling?
Speechless.
George. All right, here's the plan. We're gonna get on a hayride. We're gonna come to a motel. Once we get to that motel, Britton, Tiffany, you guys are one team.
I knew it.
Will and George, you're another team.
We make it a two-player game.
And the whole point of this is...
Don't poop your pants.
Well, I was gonna say is to see who can be more chill, but...
Okay. Darkness is coming for your soul! Please help me! I only want a friend!
Oh my God, that was like Donna Murphy.
Oh my God! How funny! Has anyone seen Donna Murphy lately?
Bye, Josephine.
My advice for anybody going through my haunted houses are maybe bring an extra pair of underwear with you.
I am hanging in a bathroom at the biggest party of the fall. Oh, man.
Where am I? What is he doing to me?
All right, guys, you just got out of the house. Who was the most chill?
I think it was this guy.
It's been argued.
It's between the two of them, because it wasn't me.
It was not
you know,
me.
Let me just say something. You know, I love this guy so much, and I saw fear in his eyes, and I just wanted to take care of him. I wanted to protect him.
Headless Horseman, hayrides, and haunted houses in one word is terrifying.
All right, I'm scared. I'll admit it, Frank is here now. Yeah, when you said haunted house, I thought, oh, okay, it's probably one of those really fun ones, but no, this was a scary one.
No, this was super scary. Wait, Rocco, it wasn't just a one haunted house, it was a mile-long hayride, 10 houses we went through, one crypt, one corn maze, and a magic show to top it off. So, like, that's the experience up there at Headless Horseman and Haunted Houses in Ulster Park, New York.
All right, so spill it. So who was the most chill out of the cast?
I would say it was George and Britton.
Okay.
The least chill was Tiffany Mann, actress Tiffany Mann, who she would go through different houses and different rooms and just start singing. She was like, this is going to get me through. This song is going to get me through.
Like a true performer. All right, you went through it, or?
I did. I went before all of them with the publicist of Be More Chill, and I have to say, it's scary. There was this one moment where I turned around and saw one clown, and it is like not my thing. A clown is following me. I turn around, there's another clown, and they're like walking towards me, and they basically just like, they're bookends at one point, and I was secretly freaking out.
Yeah.
I may have screamed a few times.
All right. So